Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, my name is Brittany and I talk all things beauty here on my channel, and if you're not already subscribed, I do hope you will consider to subscribe before leaving today. I upload lots of new makeup content every single week, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much. So in today's video, I thought it would be super fun if I tell you all my favorite fall eyeshadow palettes that I have in my collection. If you love fall, if you love eyeshadow palettes, then please keep watching. So the first palette I'm going to mention, I don't have on me, but I just ordered it and I'll pop up a picture. It's from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Hudson Valley palette. I don't think you get any more fall than this palette. Like, are you kidding me? This is the essence of fall in an eyeshadow palette. So I definitely wanted to mention that one because when I look at it, it's literally the definition of fall. So I wanted to shout that out, and it is available now if you would like to purchase it. So I have kind of like a nice mix. First, I figured we would talk about some Natasha Denona palettes, and then we'll just kind of like work from there. First I want to talk about, she's really expensive. This is the Metropolis palette, and it's still available, believe it or not. I'm not saying you have to like spend this amount of money to get like a fall palette, but if you have it, or maybe if you were wondering, I think this palette is just beautiful for fall. All the warm tones, the beautiful earthy tones. It's amazing. So I definitely wanted to shout that one out. This one is the Bronze palette, and this is very monochromatic. You get like a very bronzy, warm toned look, but this is another one that I mainly reach for this during the fall times, and I think that it's just got a beautiful warm tone palette, and I like mixing this with others, but definitely like this just screams fall in my opinion. This one is the Zendo palette, and not everybody loves this one. If you love shimmers, this is not the palette for you. In my opinion, the strength with this palette are the mattes. I love the warm tones mixed with the cool tones. I think every time I reach for this look, or reach for this palette, I typically get a pretty fall look. So I definitely wanted to shout this one out because I feel like a lot of people skip over it, but I think the mattes in here are just next level. Super nice. Next I wanted to talk about her brand new one. This is the My Dream palette. This, in my opinion, is a very wearable fall palette. It's like fall romantic, but it's kind of edgy. You can dress it up as nighttime. It can be very daytime. I think that if you're just a neutral lover and you want a fun palette to kind of have a little bit of fall essence in there, I think that this would honestly would do the trick, because you got purples, you get a beautiful shifting green shade, an orange shimmer. I think that if you are just like, you like soft makeup, but you kind of want a little bit of fun, a little bit of fall in your life, I think that you would really enjoy this palette. Next I want to talk about this one from Tarte. This is the new Man-Eater palette, and this is a really big palette, but I think that this is literally one of those where you just look at it and it screams fall. You do get one beautiful green, but these warm tones mixed with these mauve tones, just the essence of this palette really screams fall to me, and the quality is exceptional. The mattes are really good. They're very beginner friendly, and the shimmers, that's like the star of the show. They're so beautiful and high shine. So this is a nice one where if you want a palette and you don't want to order it online, you just want to go into a store and pick it up, I think that this one is really good for that, because like you can just go in Ulta, pick it up, no fuss. Like, you don't have to order it and wait on shipping. So if you need a fall palette like ASAP, I think that you would really enjoy that palette. Next, this is like an oldie but a goodie. This is an infamous Subculture palette. I wanted to mention this because this is like, when I think of fall, kind of like the Nomad palette, I think of this palette as well because of the grunginess in this palette. I love it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but in my opinion, I do like it. I got this at TJ Maxx for really inexpensive. And just, if you love like a grungy fall palette, and you don't mind working on some shadows, then I think you would like this one. Just to reach into it for those beautiful grungy tones. I know it's an oldie, but guys, it's still a goodie, and I do reach for it for the fall time. I'm a sucker for those grungy tones. I really do like it. This one is from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is the Allure palette. This is a really big 9-pan, and if you don't mind waiting on shipping and you want to try an indie brand, I think that this is a really pretty fall palette. I love how you get like the black, the orange, you get beautiful green, but yet you get this beautiful bronze to kind of like tie it in if you just want an everyday look with like a pop of fall. You get these fun pinks and like this shifting pink, this beautiful deep mauve tone. This is a really good palette for fall, and I've noticed that I keep reaching for it. When I want fall looks, I'll keep reaching for this palette. Let's talk about what's on my eyes today. This one is from Adept Cosmetics. This is the brand new Ninhydrin palette. This was out of stock for a really long time, but they've updated some of the formulas in here and they updated the packaging. This beautiful decal. So this is available to purchase now. And I think that this formula, it's incredible. It's really lovely. And I think these beautiful jewel tones, they're so pigmented and sparkly and shifty. I just think that this is a perfect fall palette. I love the two mattes that you get. This one's like super grungy. I'm wearing this shade, and then this poppy green right here. I'm telling you, I think that this is a lovely palette for fall. Even like kind of pushing it towards like a Halloween-esque palette. This is just a really good one. If you love beautiful jewel tones, you will not be disappointed with this beauty. And then another one from Adept. This is the Heather Austin palette. Look at this. Like, are you kidding me? This is fall in a palette as well. The matte's really tied in to make it more fall. And then you get these really cool shimmers to tie it in. You get this beauty. There's so many multi-chromes in this palette. In my opinion, in my whole collection, this is my favorite fall palette because it's just, oh, it's so yummy. Y'all already know I love that palette. And let's talk about my other favorite fall palette. This one is from a Fantasy Cosmetica. This is the Druid palette, and this is beautiful for fall time. I adore these shimmers. I love the mattes. Every time I wear this, I'm just like, I love the look so much. This is another one I highly recommend. This and the Heather Austin palette. If you want a fall vibes palette, these are your two girls. Like, I'm telling you, you will love this palette. Just give this brand a try because it's really incredible. Let's see. I think I only have two left to talk about today. And they are from Glam Cosmetics. This is a chocolate martini, and this is kind of, I'm not going to say neutral because it's kind of warm tone, but it's kind of like an everyday wearable fall palette. You get these fun pops like this purple, you get this orange, some dark rich tones with these beautiful warm tone browns and these kind of pinky tones. So this palette can be everyday, just super wearable, or you can dress it up and you can definitely get a fall look. This was like my favorite fall palette last year, and I just wanted to mention this again because the formula, it's incredible. And this is a newer one to me. This is the Michaela Pot 2 collaboration they did, the Tin Pan palette. Now you can pick these up at CVS and not have to pay for shipping. That's the way I would recommend you go about this if you want it. This palette is amazing, just kind of like the chocolate martini. It's incredible. The formula is amazing, and I think these tones are so perfect for fall. But anyways, guys, those are all the palettes that I wanted to kind of shout out and take some extra time, give them some love, and let you all know, like, these are my favorite fall palettes. Please let me know in the comments, what are your favorite fall palettes? I have so many on their way to me that I was going to wait to do this video, but I just wanted to get this up for you all, and I'm going to kind of like sneak peek this one from Gourmande Girls, the Spooked palette. I can't show you the inside yet, but just know this is an amazing fall palette as well. Like, soon I'll be able to post a video on it, but this palette, like, are you kidding me? It's going to be perfect for fall as well. But anyways, guys, those are all my palettes. I'm going to wrap this up. Don't forget, what's your favorite fall palette? Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.